Hello again everyone, this is Damien from the Learning English Through Football team. I hope we're all doing well and that we're safe wherever we are in the world. Now on this short football language podcast, we take a look at some of the language from the World Cup qualifier between England and Poland at Wembley, and in particular the words defensive lapse, swing the tie, talisman and roof of the net.
Właśnie słuchasz languagecaster.com.
Yes, you are listening to languagecaster.com, and that message was in Polish. Don't forget that there's a transcript to this podcast which you can access by coming along to our site. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or you can drop us a line at admin@languagecaster.com. Right, let's take a look at some of the words and phrases from the Guardian newspaper's reports from March 31st, 2021 on the England versus Poland World Cup qualifying tie. Defensive lapse. A lapse is an error, one that happens due to a lack of concentration, and so a defensive lapse is a mistake made by a defender or a group of defenders. Here's the sentence from The Guardian. It was a horror moment, and the central defender could not hide, a lapse that presented Poland with an equaliser to shock England. The writer describes the lapse as a horror moment, which suggests that the mistake was a really bad one, before going on to use the expression present Poland with an equaliser, which of course means that the defender gifted the goal to the opposition. Swing the tie back in favour. Momentum and rhythm are important parts of the game. Sometimes it's clear that one side is dominating the match, as they have more ball possession and are creating more dangerous chances. But we also know that anything can happen in a game. It's a funny old game after all, and a single moment can change this momentum. The defensive lapse and the equaliser that resulted gave the English team some doubts. Their confidence was hit, while the opposite happened for the Polish side, who grew in confidence and started to attack more. The tie swung in Poland's favour for these moments after they levelled, but then Maguire's goal changed the momentum back to England. His goal swung the tie or match back in England's favour. Talisman. A talisman is a player that is fundamental to the team, a really important player. The meaning of a talisman is something that people think bring good luck thanks to magical powers, and in football a team looks to their talisman when they're in trouble, as they can help in difficult situations. The Polish side played without their main striker and talisman, Robert Lewandowski, and this showed in their first half performance, which was toothless. They failed to trouble the English keeper. Into the roof of the net. The roof of the net is the top of the inside part of the goal, under the crossbar. Hitting this part of the net makes it very difficult for the keeper to save. And although there is some risk with this kind of shot because the ball is rising and it may go over the crossbar, there's a real sense of satisfaction when the ball goes into the roof of the net and there's been a goal. Here's how The Guardian described Maguire's goal. Getting his body shape right to crash a side-on shot into the roof of the net. Oh, fantastic stuff.
Tá tú a géisteacht le languagecaster.com.
Okay, that's it for this short podcast, and we hope you've enjoyed our look at some of the language from the Guardian newspaper about the World Cup qualifier between England and Poland. Let us know if you hear any of the words and phrases from the show, or maybe if you know how to say them in another language. Drop us a line at admin@languagecaster.com. And we'll have more football phrases to talk about in our next podcast. Enjoy all the football this week. We'll see you again soon. Bye bye.